Mr. Matlala indicated that General Sibiya informed him that he is buying a plot in Midrand. The plot was to be registered under the names of his wife. Mr. Matlala has indicated that he had given General Sibiya an amount of 2 million rands towards the purchasing. The other things that he indicated that General Sibiya benefited from him is that he had given General Sibiya a total of 20 impalas for his plot. So now that is one of the frustrations that dawned him to say that no, I'm playing my part as in paying the general, but now the general is not assisting me in preventing all these raids by the police to his premises. In January 2025, Mr. Matlala indicated that General Sibiya informed him that he is buying a plot in Midrand, and the plot was to be registered under the names of his wife, and they are intending to convert that plot into a bread and breakfast. And for that, Mr. Matlala has indicated that he had given General Sibiya an amount of 2 million rands towards the purchasing and the for the B&B. And he had also indicated that these 2 million rands, he had personally gave it to General Sibiya at the house in Sandton, as he was directed by the general himself. This is the same house that I have indicated earlier on in my evidence that this is where a character known as Serge Kabonge also owns or resides at the same estate.
Witnessee, please proceed through to finalize paragraph 112 and explain to the commissioners the manner in which the money discussed therein was handed over or dropped off to General Sibiya.
Thank you. This money, 2 million rands, was dropped off in cash at the estate in Sandton, whereby he indicated that General Sibiya came out of the house and stood by the circle, where he didn't go in. He just extended his hand from the car whilst he was still sitting in the car, and General Sibiya took the money, and then as he drove off, General Sibiya walked back into the house.
In the olden days, I would be asking about whether there is a paper trail. Of course, you've indicated that General Sibiya allegedly insisted on cash payments, so there would probably be no paper trail pointing to him, but there would be paper trail at least showing withdrawals that are either of the exact same amounts or amounts in that region. So these days everything is electronic, but it would still work the same way. were you able to establish, or was someone else able to establish, if indeed there was a trail tending to match or show a link with the alleged payments to General Sibiya?
Thank you, Commissioners. At the moment, at the time of deposing this affidavit, Commissioners, we were still in analyzing the bank statements of Mr. Matlala. Mr. Matlala has a lot of bank accounts, Commissioners, and the activities in those accounts are a lot. So the analysis thereof hasn't been concluded.
Thank you.
Witness, my question related but slightly different. This estate in Sandton where General Sibiya allegedly resides, have you been able to obtain CCTV footage showing Mr. Matlala going in and out of the estate around the same period that you mentioned in paragraph 112 of the statement?
Commissioners, that part, since I am not fully into that investigations, I won't be able to state as to whether the CCTV footage thereof had been viewed or secured or not.
Because I'm thinking if Mr. Matlala did go to that estate and did deliver a bag, we won't know obviously what's inside the bag. There may well be CCTV footage that shows him entering and leaving, but also dropping off a bag or something similar to a bag. Would that not be so?
Yeah, if the area is CCTV covered, indeed, such evidence will be available.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Witness C, is it your evidence that the allegations made by Mr. Matlala are the subject of an SAPS investigation? Is that correct?
That is very correct, Commissioners.
And
I would also like to state that on this interview, Commissioners, our main aim was to investigate the case pertaining as per Sandton CAS 436 of 10/2023. But now, one couldn't put a cover on the ear and not pay attention to what Mr. Matlala was saying to us, Commissioners. So whatever that he had said, Commissioners, is it's a matter of investigation, an ongoing investigation in the SAPS.
thank you, Witness C. To make sure that your response is properly understood, are you saying that the primary purpose of engaging Mr. Matlala upon his arrest was to obtain information concerning the Sandton case for which he had just been arrested, and therefore that the additional disclosures that he made were supplementary or secondary to your primary purpose for engaging him?
I will state it in this way, Commissioners. Matlala was arrested as per Santon case 436 of 10/2023, which is an attempted murder case. Now, our reason for taking him to the to Boksburg police station was to detain him for that case. But he indicated that he wanted to talk. And yes, indeed, we gave him an ear so that he will talk and we will listen to what he was talking. And also the interest, another interest that I had on my side, Commissioners, it was for me, I was hoping actually that he would tell me where Jerry Bushokha was, since Jerry Bushokha even today is still missing. But unfortunately on that part, he didn't tell. So as I said, we couldn't close our ears and avoid listening to those aversions that he was making.
Thank you, Witness C. Please then proceed to discuss paragraph 113.
Thank you. Of the other things that he indicated that General Sibiya benefited from him is that he had given General Sibiya a total of 20 impalas for his plot. And unfortunately, all of the 20 impalas died. Though he didn't specify as to for which plot and how did the impalas die. I still recall when I jokingly made a remark to say that maybe the impalas didn't like General Sibiya, and then we just laughed about it. Thank you.
For completion's sake, Witness C, the reference to impalas there, is that a reference to the antelope that lives in the wild?
Yeah, that is correct, yes.
Correct. And where you say in your statement he gave General Sibiya 20 impalas for his plot, that is a reference to a plot belonging to or occupied by General Sibiya. Is that so?
Commissioners, on that, he didn't specify as to whether it is for the new plot that he had bought, that General Sibiya had bought, or the plot where General Sibiya resides as in now.
But that it was General Sibiya's plot. Is that your evidence?
Yes, my evidence is that it was General Sibiya's plot, but he didn't specify as to which of the plots.
Witness C, please then turn to the final paragraph under the subheading of General Sibiya and explain there to the Commission why you describe Mr. Matlala as an upset and frustrated man.
Thank you. Mr. Matlala expressed a lot of frustrations against General Sibiya, to say that after the raid at December 6, he was promised that the actions by the SAPS will be actually anything by the us to him will be diffused. So now when we went again to his workplace, company offices on the 18th of December 2024 and the 19th of December 2024, then he became more frustrated to say that despite the fact that Lieutenant General Sibiya is the Deputy National Commissioner and he has promised him that the police won't be coming again to his either his house and or his business addresses. The team also still proceeded to his premises and conducted the compliance inspection, whereby his company firearms were also seized. And now General Sibiya, on the other side, had failed to stop that or to assist him in that manner, in that fashion. So yes, he indicated that he was very frustrated, angry at him. And he indicated that, but now for his safety, because he indicated that we call General Sibiya the pit bull. So now he indicated that for his safety, and then he would just play along with him, because fearing that should he made it known that he is no longer on his side or whatever, I do not know how to put it, then as he calls him pitbull, he knows that should General Sibiya find out that Matlala has changed sides, then it means that it will be the end of his life. Thank you.
Witness C, at the end of paragraph 114, you state that Mr. Matlala expressed that despite being a Deputy National Commissioner, he didn't make calls to assist him when police descended on his home and business. That's, of course, a reference to General Sibiya, is that correct?
That is correct.
That's
yes.
correct. And in engaging Mr. Matlala, did he say to you on what basis he was entitled to or demanded assistance from General Sibiya when the police descended on his home and business? What was his entitlement to that intervention from the Deputy National Commissioner?
Thank you, Commissioners. As I have indicated on the, I think it was paragraph 90-something there, where he indicated that General Sibiya, it will be paragraph 106, whereby General Sibiya came to him and asked him to please take care of him, and he will take care of him. So since now General Matlala had been taking care of General Sibiya, so General Sibiya was also supposed to take care of him in return for that. So then now that is one of the frustrations that dawned him to say that no, I'm playing my part as in paying the general, but now the general is not assisting me in preventing all these raids by the police to his premises.